we have a 1.5-year-old son, Xavier, and we're, we don't know a lot about parenting, but we have a lot of intuitions and very passionate ideas about how to plant seeds in him that would be the most beneficial for him in the future. Is there advice based on your assessment of trauma and being involved so pertinently in so many of society in this day and age, and to us and to other parents like us? Is there some advice or some just straight give us the goods?
Well, it's very complicated because at each age level, different conditions are required. Mm-hmm. Right now, at his age, he requires what you're giving him, which is love and containment and attention and constant sense of being protected and safe and unconditionally loved and adored. Mm-hmm. That's what is needed. There will come a time in the terrible 2s and 3s that the child will need to be able to be rebellious and need to break away and need to be also to learn discipline and the law and there will be a change of relationship and you'll have to be able to adapt to what those needs are of a growing boy who's going to become a man and who will need to have that power of individuation. And so as the child grows, they will require more space and more freedom and more ability to make their own decisions. But it all has to be done in an age-appropriate way. Mm-hmm. So it's a great art, and I couldn't give you in a short moment all that you need to know, because there's so much to know about child psychology that I have learned along the way, and the different levels of the development of our cognition, our critical thinking, and all of that. That if you insist upon it too soon, it will have a negative effect of resistance. But if you wait too long, then the curiosity won't develop. So you have to be very attentive to what the child is ready for, and to encourage their curiosity to grow and to develop and to break the boundaries and to keep becoming different from what they were, and encourage their independence when they get to a certain age. So you don't hold on to them, right? And so there's a great need for dispassion as well as compassion and love, and to know that he is God's child. He's not your child.
That's beautiful.
You're just temporary chaperones, but the child belongs to the Lord.
Right. Wow. But how do you raise a child in a time that we're in right now where, when he becomes of age, he'll be able to look at the internet and to look at all of these dark forces that are around us? It's very difficult. Yeah. And I think for most people, bringing a child into the world today is not a blessing. So because of the kinds of things that are happening and the forced injection of babies, and babies being born to mothers who were, and the effects of that, and the effects of a society coming apart, and financial bankruptcy and food shortages. So we understand you would have to be in very special conditions like you are in, even to have a sense that this is something that you can deal with in a beautiful, godly way. Fortunately, you can, but you're going to have to be very protective because of the nature of the negative vibrations in the world, and the type of lawlessness that is current. So this is a longer conversation to talk about, and I think that you will have to really have a kind of detachment as well as love, and accept that everything is in the hands of God, and it's not on your shoulders, so that you don't take it on as a burden, and you're able to be in a carefree state and communicate that. So you don't create a sense of fear in the child because of your fear for the child, right? But you have to be prudent and you have to be careful. Wow. But you're walking a fine line. That's really interesting.